Hey everybody, welcome back to the My Bourbon Journey Whiskey Review channel. My name is Scott. If you're new to this channel and you're looking for reviews of different whiskeys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also make sure to hit the bell notification. That's going to alert you to when I'm doing new uploads, live streams, things along those lines. So today from Willett Distillery out of Bardstown, Kentucky, we've got the Willett Straight Rye Whiskey. This is going to be specifically their 3-year rye release. MASHBILL on this is Undisclosed. Proof on this one was 110 proof or 55% ABV. Again, this is their 3-year release. MSRP when I got this was right around that $45 price point. So as you'll see, or as you can see, I also have the 4-year in here. So you'll have to look for that to see what the differences are between the 3 and 4-year rye. So anyway, so the 3-year rye whiskey, as you can see, kind of a nice, like kind of light copper type of color. Coats the glass nicely. All right, let's get into the nose on this. Oh boy, so right away for me, again, specifically, this is the 3-year rye. It's very dill forward for me. It's a very dominant type of dill note on this. Again, you're starting to pick up some of the oak, some of the vanillas that are there. It's a little bit on the herbal, so a little on the grassy side. Maybe a light citrus there. Just a little bit kind of, for a rye whiskey, a little bit more of like what I would call like rougher around the edges, not as refined as some rye whiskeys can be. Maybe a little bit of chocolate there, a light amount, but it's really fairly dill dominant on the nose so far. So, all right, let's see what the palate is on this. Cheers. So again, 110 proof, a little bit of initial heat right away. It hits right away on that front and mid palate is where it's kind of all the flavors are kind of developing. But it, again, like the nose, it's very dill forward for me. Some of that oak kind of dries out fairly quickly with this one. Again, some of that, like those herbal notes to it. Maybe that's some of the youth in this. Some light vanilla on this one. Maybe a little bit of a floral note on this. We'll see what the difference is between the 3 and the 4. So you'll have to check and see what the differences are. But again, this is a little more youthful, a little more herbal. Still dill dominant for me. Finish on this is still probably medium at best, and it sits right on that mid palate. Still leaves you with that nice kind of like rye note. You know, it definitely lets you know it's a rye whiskey, that's for sure. You know, again, and even with this being a rye, I mean, there's still that nice rye, presence to it for sure. But finish wise on this, probably medium. Still a nice rye note. That herbal note is there. Whether that's that grassy or youthful type of note coming out in it, I don't know. Nice oak presence, maybe a light vanilla, but I think as these begin to really age, hopefully they'll start to kind of develop a little bit more, and we'll kind of see with that. But yeah, so I mean, it's a nice rye whiskey. I'd like to see a little bit more depth to it, and maybe as it ages a little bit more, that will start to kind of present itself. But for right now, it's a fairly, youthful tasting rye whiskey, herbal, dill forward, some light oak, light vanillas, things along those lines. So, it's still a nice rye whiskey. just with those type of notes and everything to it. So, but anyway, so with that being said, so like, subscribe, leave comments. I'm always interested to hear feedback from everybody regarding specifically the 3-year rye and your thoughts on that. And, you know, if you were picking up some of the same types of things I was, that's one of the things that's important to me, is to kind of get the feedback here, you know, what other people think as well. So, so if you want to follow me on other social media platforms, you can through Instagram, My Bourbon Journey. Same thing through Twitter, My Bourbon Journey there as well. Also Facebook, you can follow me there. So, but I want to say thanks for tuning in, checking out the review. And like I say, it's about the journey and not the destination. Cheers.